Hello. Hello, everybody. I think I'm here. Welcome. How you doing? We'll just get some music for the background. I think that should be loud enough. That's good. Welcome. I have no idea if my drawing tablet still works because yesterday I tried drawing with it and it didn't work. Let's just test the pen, shall we? Yeah, it's working. Let's go. Should I do like a drawing from my head at first? See what I come up with. Minnie is a PNG tuber, kind of, yes. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna draw whatever comes to my head, even though you shouldn't really do that. You should start with like tracing and stuff. But I want to see what comes to my head. Because sometimes you can surprise yourself when you draw. No. And I liked it, hey, thank you. I don't know how my mic is, it's been a while. They have different OBS profiles for different channels. And it's been a while since I've used this channel's profile. I can tell for a fact that my drawing has not improved. Even after all the tracing and stuff. Here's Mr. Blobby. No, I'm kidding. Wingo? What's that? I have no idea what's that. Oh, it's a car. It's a car. Best car in the world? How? How is it the best car in the world? It just is. Just because it just is doesn't mean it is. It's too thick of a brain. I traced it. I mean, the theme was supposed to be cars this week. I'm pretty sure. Car. Car. I should be able to know how to drive. Not drive a car. I should be able to know how to draw a car. Should I try without tracing? Obviously, 2D would be easier. Let's try and try. So we have. How do you draw straight lines on Critter? Is there a specific way? Can you hold down Shift? Oh my god, Shift! So I know how to grow and shrink. You hold down Shift. No, you don't. Why is the layer locked? What? What? That's how you grow and shrink the brush? Oh, that's cool. And how do you make it so it goes only in a straight line? In Critter. Whoa, I figured something new out and I really like it. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. It's just a mouse, which I don't like, but okay. But that's, oh my god, what have I done? Whoa, whoa. I'm figuring new stuff out. What? I've tilted the page. I didn't want to do that. Oh my god. Can I get back to? Can I get it back to 0 rotation, please? Oh god. how... Wait, wee! I've just figured out a new thing, and I don't like it. Oh my god, how do I get it back to 0? Rotation. See, chat, I am learning new things today that I didn't think I would learn. I just wanted to figure out how to get straight lines, and apparently that's gonna happen. How do I straighten the page now that I've basically messed it up? I need to get... I can see... Oh my god. This is a fun start to a stream. How's everyone's Wednesday been, by the way? Hope everybody's Wednesday's been alright. There we go, got it back to normal. Guy. Gut. Oh, for God's sake, I need to stop rotating the page. That's not what I wanted to do today. Oh my god. I had it back to normal as well. This is annoying me now. It's just a whole... Is this stream going to be just me rotating and figuring out new controls? Okay. Right. What I wanted was to... No. It was shift... If I remember correctly, it was... I'm not doing it now, but it was doing it before. Because I have to be on the brush. Either way, I want the size to be lower. And we're going to draw a car. Well, I'm going to draw a car. You guys are just going to sit and watch. Cars, wheels. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, okay. What about if I trace it first, or get an outline? I'm going based off my head, and my head is not great. Trace for now? Yeah. I'll get you in here. Oh my god, it's so low quality. It doesn't really matter, we're drawing over it anyway. A car like this is just shapes and lines. I drew a camera. I'm going to be holding another banner contest on my channel, and probably in the new year, because I need another banner contest. I need another banner, but for my gaming channel, maybe just gaming instead. So obviously it'll be gaming themed around what I want to do on there. So I want to get another banner contest on there and see who wins that one. I want to do more art contests because I know how difficult the art industry is and how difficult it can be to get into. So obviously when these artists win that competition, they need credit. I'm also going to be putting the country board designs back on because they ended 2 days ago. But I'm going to be putting them back on as stickers instead. So, there's my scuffed car. But oh, oh well. Thank God I'm not on my marketing profile, because I have stuff on Critter that would leak the Tantalium fan game. Or the release date anyway, because we're announcing the release date on Friday, and I would not want to I don't want that to release early. People say I haven't done this yet on a stream, but do I watch a drawing tutorial on YouTube? Do we do that today, chat? I feel like I should. How to draw a car. No, I don't want detail. I just want to. God, if I watch a YouTube tutorial, I feel like hello, Spiller, how you doing? It's Chris's. Let's draw a car. So, how exactly am I going to do this while reading chat? Let me figure that out. Whoa! Whoa, I did not mean to bring chat to my main screen. Hello chat, you can see yourself. I did not mean to do that. How to draw a Twingo? No. Split screening on Linux is not as easy as it is on Windows. I don't use Windows often anymore, and I don't want to go back to it as a main OS. There's no offense to Microsoft, they've made it way worse. Why? This art tutorial, it has it in speed motion. That looks like an Among Us. What tutorials are you following? I'm just searching how to draw a car in Critter, but it's not showing anything. You know what? How to draw Critter. I'm a beginner artist, let's see.
If you're looking for free digital art software, Kuda offers an overwhelming amount of customization options, shortcuts, and more, but in this video, we'll just start with a simple character using the basic tools and functions offered in the program. First things first, you want to open Krita up. Mine's below here. It's going to have this colorful icon with the
Yeah, I get the point. What?
bunny to take.
Well, you're gonna teach me everything. Okay. Let's see. How to draw. Draw Mario. I also need to stop moving my mic around. Should I try and draw? No, that's not how voting wins. You have to wait until Monday. Monday's not that far away. Draw on paper? I have no paper. Why do you think I did that? And why do you think I'm like live streaming digitally? It's just so they're better because I bought a whole tablet for this. So, I've already done Miku. Maxu? Oh, as in like Max the Panda's OC. Wait, that is an idea. Wait. Where the hell? I'm not going. Wait. 1 minute. Hello, everybody. Right. Spillo's giving me an idea. I don't know if I have it on here because I don't remember what I backed up from Windows after I moved to Linux. But what if we trace this fella? My OC. Come here. Someone said ages ago, trace the OC. So here's the OC. If we put the opacity down, make it Miku. Do you still have the Miku drawing of my OC though? 1 minute. Hello everybody, hello. If I check Spillo Entertainment, Spillo, check art, A-R-T, and I check images. This is how I check like all the art on the server, so I can go back to it and easily reference it. It's somewhere on here, I know it is. This is how I like find. Yeah, here we go. That's what it is that, but I need to find the actual normal regular image. I mean, I could do Shrek Mini. Oh my god. Oh, not Skibbity Mini, Skimini. Oh my god. I mean, I could do this emoji. I'm sorry, I've got to go. That's fine. Well, there's that. There's that. I couldn't find it. I could find the emoji, so I could do the OC emoji, Miku emoji. Let's do the OC Miku emoji, shall we? Arg. Right, let's move that over there, so then you can't see Discord anymore, no matter what. Let's do the OC Miku Mini. Right. I like this design because it's not just Spillo, it's someone called Jamie who also made it. So, yeah, see per. Spillo just added the hair on top of the emoji. And the O1 as well. I also forgot to change the layer so it was see-through. But like I should take like art classes or something. I bet you there's somewhere where you can take like free art classes or something. You found the OC? if you want it, you can send it if you want, but I'm doing this emoji now. Do you prefer drawing on paper or tablet? Definitely the tablet. Don't know why, I just prefer drawing on the tablet. You know, a viewer I've not seen in ages, and it's not Billy, it's not Jaden, but it's Destiny. What happened to Destiny? Billy's active on Minimaster YTX. What happened to Destiny? She was here all the time. To be fair though. Do I add new layers? Onyx, he's active on Mini the Boy. See how people are active on certain channels depending on what content I do? People are active depending on what content you do. I guess I've split up my audience in a way where they're active on certain channels, which is completely fine. It's like with Spillo and a few other people, no matter what I post, you watch. Oh god, guys seem to watch anyway. That makes sense. There's some people here like Spillo and a few others who, no matter what I release on YouTube, they just watch no matter what I release, which is really nice, and I'm really thankful for it, because I didn't think I would have an audience at all, and I do, and I'm so glad that I have the passion, interest. I'm so glad that you guys are interested in what I'm interested in. Obviously, I don't think I'm cut out for this art thing. I have a lot of respect for artists, and if I ever get big in the YouTube game, I'll probably commission artists and hire them on the channel. I'm not using AI. I refuse to use AI. AI is one of those things where, yes, it's probably here to stay now, but it's one of those things where it's here to stay, but I'm never going to use it because I know how much it affects the people around me. My brother's primary school sends emails to my mum about events that's going on and stuff like that, and they sent a poster out, and it was fully AI generated. So it's like schools are doing it, colleges are probably doing it. So it's like, yeah, a lot of education does it, even though they have, by the way, they have their own designated art departments, yet they don't get the pupils to do it. Like, there'll be students who'll be happy to make art no matter what it is, and it's just a shame how much AI has evolved where we think this is the norm. 5 years ago this was not the norm. How did someone before 5 years ago know how to make a poster? They would load up Word and use Word's poster, templates instead, and that was seen down on. But it's like, I would rather someone use a Word template than use AI, if that makes sense, because AI is taking over, and unfortunately it's here to stay. like I have an interview with I'm interviewing a published author. It's already been used in films and TV, by the way. We're already there, Parzival. But basically, I have an interview with a published author that's coming to this channel probably next week, where he talks about the effects of AI and how it affects him in, oh god, in the whole industry. Because what's going on right now is, unfortunately, I've noticed, especially on Amazon, if a book goes trending and it does really well, someone will make an AI copy of that book and try and resell it and claim to be the creator of that book. And the problem is, old people fall for it. So, for example, say if your grandma was to look at the art, they would fall for it thinking, oh, that's real art, that's really nice, that's really cute. No. So yeah, basically what's happened on Amazon, I don't mind how I did this emoji. Like, I'm actually happy with how that turned out, even though it has no colour at the moment. Really happy. But basically, yeah, there's people who go around copying like published books, AI generated them, slapping an AI generated cover on them, and making a brick ton of money, all because people fall for it. Unfortunately, old people fall for the scams the most. That's why you see like an old person on the internet and they've likely been scammed by a scammer. And the reason for those scams is because, unfortunately, AI is taking over. The majority of people who fall for scams now are the generation who didn't grow up with technology. The old people. People who, some of them served your country, because some from World War II are still alive. And they're falling for like scams, and that's the sad part of AI, and people defend AI saying, oh, there's nothing bad about it. Well, if there's nothing bad about AI, can you explain to me why old people are getting obliterated by AI? Like, can you actually explain, if it wasn't a problem, why are the elderly getting exploited by AI? It's like how people deny global warming and say, oh, that's not a problem. Then how come in your day you remember it's snowing and now all of a sudden it's not snowing? Make things make sense. It's crazy to me how much scams, lies, and deception go around in this world, and it's unfortunate. Hello, Blue Cloud, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. There was a drama. I don't know which YouTuber it was, and I don't want to say their name just in case I'm wrong. But there was this YouTuber or Twitch streamer who, unfortunately, did something very controversial. So, you know, YouTubers get fan art all the time. I've got fan art by Wonderful Spillo, Max the Panda, Danza, other artists as well that have contributed to fan art on this channel. YouTubers get fan art because they're appreciated by their community. Unfortunately, a Twitch streamer, when they got fan art, they sent the art back to the artist and said, hey, I've improved your art, and they sent them AI. An AI image of their quote-unquote art, and it's horrible. Like, why would you accept someone's kind, caring... Basically what I'm trying to say is, why would you accept someone's kind, caring gift and then say AI improved it when they obviously didn't? I don't remember which YouTuber it was, and I'm not going to say names because it'll be speculating, but it's like... I would never do that to anyone who gave me fan art, because it... Oh my god, Miku, no. Yeah, I would never do that, because for me, fan art is something that someone spent ages on. Like, I know that you guys... Oh god. The face part isn't connected. Okay. I know that you guys have and will spend ages on art. I'm not going to use AI to make it look better, because obviously it won't make it look better. It'll look worse. So when YouTubers and content creators say, hey, I've made your art better by using AI, no, you haven't. You've made their art worse, and they're never going to make fan art for you again. So yeah, it's disgusting behaviour. I might actually get up the news article in a minute. But yeah, don't use AI to improve someone's art. It's not going to improve it, it's going to worsen it. I spend months or days on my art. I guess it depends on the art piece, because sometimes it can spend ages. Like a lot of like some of the DanTDM game stuff, for example. Like there was an animation that was being worked on, and without trying to say any spoilers, I'm pretty sure it took them literal months to get it together. And luckily, it wasn't part of the DanTDM on Tour wipe, where basically Dan said no tour content, which is fair enough, because unfortunately hundreds of hours of work was lost because of DanTDM on Tour. But that wasn't our fault. It actually, no, it wasn't their fault, it was our fault. We should have checked with Dan before doing that. But basically, yeah. I had a concern from the beginning that DanTDM on Tour wouldn't have been allowed, but I didn't know what to do or say at the time. I want to animate. I want to get into the animation. I also want to learn how to draw without tracing, because for weeks now I've just been tracing. How? I might was like, oh, I might. Guide, beginner's guide. I'm sorry, but is that AI thumbnail on a learn how to draw video? What? But it's a beginner's guide. That look, I'm sorry, but that kind of looks... It's hard to tell, though. I want to stop tracing. I want to learn how to draw and properly do it. But I'm not clicking on that because it generally looks AI. I'm going to click on the second one.
Whoa, there is so much information about art out there. It's kind of overwhelming.
Let's see.
Where to start? How do you really learn art? What if you get it wrong? Stop.
Oh yeah, this is part of the learning process. We're not always going to have a stream where I'm on Critter. Otherwise, I want to generally learn these things. So,
Don't worry, it's not actually that scary. Learning art can get pretty complicated, but I'll try to simplify it and break it down so that hopefully.
yo, Slothy, how you doing? We're currently watching a tutorial, so I can try and see what artists do to try and basically, I want to have a skill. Basically, I want to have a skill where I can look at a drawing, for example, and have like a reference but not trace it. So I want to be able to draw something from just looking at it. I want to have that skill. That's the skill I want to have because I love tracing, but I can't keep doing this tracing forever. This is just an emoji that Jamie and Spillo Entertainment made on my channel. It's a member emoji, I'm pretty sure. But basically, I want to learn, and if I want to learn, I need to watch tutorials and how people keep things in their head.
You'll have a better idea of how to get started.
Yeah,
Okay, so
sure.
there's one question that I get asked all the time. Am I too old to start drawing? Maybe you've already seen people half your age that are already accomplished artists.
Yeah, I have. That's what puts me off. I've seen people half my age. I've seen people 5 years, 10 years younger than me who can draw way better than me, and it's like you're just a talented artist, and it's like I wish I could be like that, and eventually I will be. Like I wasn't great at YouTube at first. I had to learn the skills. I had to do it. Basically, I watched a Johnny Razor, I think it was Johnny Razor. Johnny Razor, talented. I want to find the video. He made a video about. That's not it. Oh, I think I misspelt his name. Razor. Ah, here we go. No. Johnny Razor. You are talented. I can't find it now, can I? No. Okay, just give me a sec. If I go on Discord, I'll be able to find it. Send my turn. Send. What if I put what? Give me a second. Aha, found it. I knew I wasn't going crazy. It was this video by Johnny Razor. But basically,
You are a lot more talented than you know. And the only reason you think you aren't talented is because you think you aren't talented. It's Among Us time because I'm here to talk about imposter syndrome. A lot of people look at their current talents and are disappointed by how good they currently are at something. But that doesn't mean you don't have the capacity to learn and improve. We live in a world where we constantly compare ourselves to everyone else, but compare yourself to you. When I started my daily drawing challenge, I was making stuff like this, and even as I got better,
yeah, but the thing is, I will compare myself to you. You were making stuff like that. I was making stuff that looks like blobs.
making stuff like this,
Oh
and
my
even as I
God.
got better, I still make things I'm not as proud of. Like, compare this drawing of Kane I did to the drawing I did for the theme Speed the day after. The Speed drawing is still better than what I made on day one, but it's not
Still better than day one. Day one
as
is
good
your
as I would
best.
like to be. A lot of people know where they want to be, and they aren't there yet. And when they aren't there yet, they say, damn, bro, I'm cooked, I'm washed.
Honest,
Not
I do
talented,
self-doubt
but
a
you
lot.
are. You just need to do the thing more. That's it. You just got to do the thing. When I knew that I really wanted to be a YouTuber, I said, you know what? I'm going to do this every day so I can get better at it. I forced myself to learn the skill of necessity. It's like playing Silksong. If you want to beat that boss, you got to learn how to beat them. And the only way sometimes is trial and error. So when you want to do something creative like music or art, you just got to think of where you want to be and how to get there. If you're like, man, I wish I knew how to use Blender. I want to be a 3D artist. Just start using Blender. Start messing around with it. Make discoveries. Have fun. We're expected to be Mozart the second we spawn. Like,
Yeah,
stop
no.
beating yourself up and just do the thing, man.
Just do the thing. That's what it says. Just do the thing over and 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 over again. And the thing is, with me, that's what That's what I did with YouTube. That's how come I know the skills. That's how come I know how to grow on YouTube. That's how come I know pretty much anything and everything about the platform because I did it over and over and over again.
Whoa, there is so much
So
information
I want to watch this because I actually watched one of these tip videos from her before, and she's really good.
about art out there. It's kind of overwhelming. What's the right way to start? How do you really learn art? What if you get it wrong? Stop. Don't worry. It's not actually that scary. Learning art can get pretty complicated, but I'll try to simplify it and break it down so that hopefully you'll have a better idea of how to get started.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's one question that I get asked all the time. Am I too old to start drawing?
The answer is no, but I asked the same question on r/anti-AI, and a lot of people were around the same age as me when they started. Someone said they started at 22, some started at 20, some started at 19, you know, around the same age as me, and it's like, oh, I'm not the only one.
Maybe you've already seen people half your age that are already accomplished artists, and you know that learning art is something that's going to take a while. The answer is, of course not. Plenty of artists start later on in life. Vincent van Gogh started painting at 27, which isn't even late, by the way. The best time to start learning anything was 10 years ago. But the second best time is now. Imagine yourself 10 years later, wishing you had started right now.
What is that glitch at the top of my screen? Why is OBS designing to do like a whole glitch? It's been like that for ages, by the way. It's like I can't do anything, and oh what? Give me a second. If I go to window capture, window capture instead. Okay, now she's covering my PNG. Okay, awesome. Need to move that down. What is going on? There we go.
So now that you've decided to start, how can you actually start learning how to draw? A quick note about tools before we begin. You don't need fancy tools to start drawing. Pencil and paper are more than enough. If you happen to have a graphics tablet, that also works. A lot of the things you learn will be transferable, so don't sweat the details too much. The first thing you can try is drawing from reference. Just find a picture of something you like, or find something.
I find it really difficult to draw from reference. That's the problem. That's what I want to learn.
In real life. While you're doing that, pay attention to the proportions and try to copy accurately. For example, how large are certain shapes compared to each other? How close are they? What are the angles of the lines that you see? If you're interested in drawing stylized art, it might be easier to try copying somebody else's art. But just remember to give credit if you do. Real life has so many details that can be kind of hard to remember. The benefit of copying stylized art is that it simplifies it all down so it's a bit more manageable. Okay, so we're just copying for now, and
you guys don't mind me watching this tutorial while I'm live, while I'm supposed to be drawing anyway, but oh well.
It feels like this should be easy, right? After all, you have the reference image right in front of you, but are you finding it more difficult than expected? Why is that? There's one reason you might be struggling with this, and that is because your observation skills haven't been developed yet. This, of course, makes perfect sense because you're just.
Oh my god, I remember this tutorial.
So
it's come back to me. I clicked off halfway through.
Not what you think you see.
Draw what you see, and not what you think you see. I remember this tutorial. I knew I watched it before. Who's your favourite artist? It has to be someone in my community. Wait, I need to get their Instagram. Wait, let me hide the screen for a second because I don't want to leak anything. Wait. Danzart. Danzart is one of my favourite artists. Best Dan-TDM art. One of my inspirations. One of the reasons that I want to get into art. One of the many reasons, I should say. But the amount of things they've done. Like, we did this collaboration together. They made this thumbnail for Mini TDM. And no, Spillo, stop it. But yeah, when was this? It was so long ago. A 28 million subscriber special. But basically, if I click on a random one, there you go. Dan's liked it. Dan's liked it, and it's getting. Unfortunately for them, they've been picked up in the whole AI cycle, and unfortunately, people think this is AI. People think all of their art now is AI, and it's a real shame because you can tell if we go back. I'm gonna go way back. So over a year ago, before AI blew up, this is what they were making. Obviously, they've improved and they constantly improve. But the thing is, then none of their art is AI, and it's a shame that this person gets attacked. Mostly on r/DanTDM, I think it happened. People thought it was AI. Some of the art on this Instagram is in the DanTDM fan games loading screen, and we got comments thinking it was AI. It's not AI. It's just ultra realistic art. That's what it is. So this is my current favorite artist. I think I have another one though. Wait, give me a second. They don't have an Instagram. They have a YouTube though. Let me find it. I need to find them in my comments. The thing is, they rarely comment, so it's just like, okay, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. If I search the word art, I know that they've commented about AI in some way. There we go. So my second favorite artist is I forgot how to say their name, but basically they have great animations. I've watched a few of their things. The bouncy ball, Athenia. I think it's Athenia. I forgot. But basically, great channel. They made the Minimaster YTX profile picture. So it's really great art. If I go to Minimaster YTX. See how I've gone off topic here? I was not supposed to. The profile picture just decided not to load. Oops. There we go. So they made the Minimaster YTX profile picture. And yeah, great channel. Second favorite artist. And in third place, it has to be. Wait. It has to be Max the Panda. Max Da Panda. Really great artist. Did DanTDM like this? I thought he did. He didn't. He liked one of these. I swear. Let's find it. Yeah, he liked this. He made my birthday art, and he's the reason MiniTDM has like a unique profile picture because this is part of a birthday art. So it was great. So that's my top 3 artists. Sorry, Spillo. Spillo's just sat in the corner, salty.
Different things. For example, when a non-artist is told to draw a face, they usually do something like this. The eyes are around here, right? But if you look at any photograph of a person, you'll notice that the eyes are actually about the midway point down the head. That's what I mean by drawing what you see instead of what you think. You need to put information into your brain to learn anything, and having good observation skills means that that information is quality and accurate. But there could be another reason that your drawings aren't coming out like you want them to.
Okay.
Perhaps your lines are simply not going where you want them to. Are they wobbly? Or if you're a digital artist, maybe you're pressing the undo button over and over again trying to get the right line. If this is your problem, maybe consider doing some line control.
You have to
practice.
work on the game.
Drawing lines
Okay,
and
see
isn't
what
exactly the same thing as writing.
game art you
It
mean?
involves a lot more shoulder and elbow movement to get those long, smooth lines. As you keep drawing, your line control will gradually improve, but you can also do deliberate practice.
Definitely.
Like this. Try drawing straight lines, curved lines, circles, anything you'd like to practice. Then try tracing over those lines you just drew to practice your accuracy. Doing this exercise 1 to 2 times will already improve your control. You can do it as many times as you like. Personally, I still do this now and again. So let's say you're you're drawing from reference and you're thinking, copying stuff is fine and good, but how can I actually draw those scenes, those characters that I see in my head? What if you want to start drawing from imagination? And I'm here to tell you that you can start doing it by just doing it. Seriously. I know this is probably not.
Why are you giving me the same advice as Johnny Razor? Okay.
You want to hear, because your first drawings from imagination, they're probably not going to look so good. That's fine. This is a skill that you're learning. You don't have to show anyone if you don't want to. More importantly, if you're not satisfied, you can use this as a learning opportunity. Compare it with a similar reference, for example, and see what they did differently.
Okay.
For instance, here's a picture of a cat I drew from imagination. I guess it's not so bad, but when I compare it to a reference photo, you can see that the eyes are rounder and the nose bridge is a little bit narrower. Even one single observation is enough.
Do I draw a cat today? This person is just like shoving cats in my face, and I feel like I should do, but it's like, fine. We'll go back to drawing. Oh, wait, I need to shut the out screen. Where's my... This is why I don't screen share on streams, because why the hell is all my Firefox tabs gone? Everything's just disappeared. There it is. Right.
Just remember to keep it in mind for your next drawing. Here's something you can try if you want to improve. Try drawing something from imagination. Then compare it to a reference to see what you can improve on. And draw it again from reference. Then draw it again from imagination and just keep alternating between.
Okay. So, should I try and draw a cat from memory? Because I honestly don't think I can. But that's my self-doubt talking, so... A cat has ears. Of course, many cats have ears, you dumbo. That's not even the brush I want to use. That one. Like, oh, what? No. We don't want to give him blue ears. Possible. Hello. Oh, that's actually really helpful with the cat emoji. Okay, now it's just like too thick. But I think I'm just going to stick with it. It's a cat from memory. Oh god, this is awful. Oh. Right, I think I had it right with the ears. That's where I went right with. But I also have too thick of a pen. Oh, if I do that, there we go. So ear, like a triangle. And wall. That is not a whisker. What is that? It looks like a blobby cat. It's my cat drawn from memory. Oh! Honestly, it looks better than I thought it would be. Whiskers. Honestly? Where's my music disappeared to? To say that I did that from my head, it's not that bad. I'm not proud of it, but it's still not that bad. Because I'm taking people's advice. I'm actually watching the video and taking
the
their
two.
advice.
Try drawing it from lots of different angles, and you'll start to intuitively understand the 3D form of what you're drawing. But wait, hang on. That sounds good and all, but just do it? Surely there has to be more to it than that, right?
Yes.
That sounds too simple. If you're starting with a blank canvas, how do you even get started? Which part are you supposed to draw first? If this is something you're struggling with, it's a good time to check out some art tutorials for whatever it is you want to draw. For example, a tutorial for an anime head will look something like this. There are artists that don't like tutorials like these because sometimes these tutorials aren't grounded in good fundamentals. At least, that's what I used to think as well. But wait, art fundamentals? What are those? More on that later. When I was watching my partner draw for the first time, there was something that I realized. He was pretty confused about which part of the picture to draw first. You could see by his process how chaotic it was. Like he'll draw the eyebrow here and then later on draw a section of the face. It just doesn't really make very much sense. A good basic
God,
tutorial
I feel like I did a similar thing to what he did. I always go for random pieces of the pie and I shouldn't do that.
Structure to the process. It might not be useful forever, but it serves as a pretty good starting point. It's also good for practicing and understanding the importance of guidelines. If you ever find yourself confused about where to begin a drawing, that's where these tutorials might help. So let's say you've been diligently practicing, but then you look at your work and you think, wow, I'm really not very good at this, am I? Maybe I'm not cut out for it, or maybe I'm not talented enough. My drawings look a little bit like the scribblings of a child. Okay, don't panic. It's actually harder to start drawing as an adult for one main reason. Here's a graph to demonstrate what I mean. Assuming you're a learning artist, as time goes on, you get better at art. Your skill increases. That makes sense. But it's not the only important thing here. You also have to consider your taste or ability to judge good art. It also improves as you draw. But that's not the only thing that can improve your taste. It also gets better as you consume media. Movies, art, anything. Which means that if you're starting as an adult, your ability to see art is already all the way up here. And if you just started drawing, your ability to draw is down here. This means that it'll take time for your art ability to catch up to your good taste. You'll be stuck making art that you don't like for a while. Now, children don't have this problem because their taste isn't as developed as an adult's. They draw not so well, and they can't tell, so they just keep going. And it can be tough for an adult because it'll take time, maybe even a lot of time, before they can make art that they're actually happy with. This is just gonna take a while, so you're gonna have to be patient. Instead of
Okay.
focusing on the final results, try focusing on what you're learning and the meditative process of the drawing itself. And that's it. That's all you actually need to learn how to draw. Just keep repeating this process as necessary. This is the process I used to learn to draw like this. This is some of my old art. And you might be thinking, wait, doesn't that seem a little too easy? There has to be more than that. How do you even know you're practicing the right thing? So let me introduce you to art fundamentals. Because they're actually fundamentals and concepts you can
Alright,
study and learn
let's
to
do
get
this.
better at art. But remember, just having fun and drawing what you want can take you pretty far. Mileage is important. But if you do want to take your art to that next level, I'll give you a brief rundown of some fundamentals that you could look into.
I've had a stream idea and it's just come to my head, but I don't think I can do it anyway due to my schedule. But what if I did like streaming almost every day in the month of January? It can't be every day in the month of January because of my current life. But it could be streaming almost every day in the month of January, and it's basically just art, drawing stuff like that. I don't know.
1. Perspective and construction. Learn to draw by breaking objects down into 3D shapes. 2. Gesture. Draw characters with energy and movement. 3. Anatomy. Learn the actual bones and muscles of the body. 4. Color theory. Learning which colors to use and why. 5. Composition. Deliberately organizing elements on your canvas to make your illustration more impactful. So I haven't listed them all, but all of these are important aspects of art, all of which deserve and have entire books covering them. I'll put some in the description if you're interested, and I also have some videos you can check out. If you've gotten this far, you might be thinking, whoa, that's a lot I have to learn. And people often ask me how I manage to stay motivated to learn all of this stuff. The secret is, I don't. I practice art because I love and enjoy it. I know I say it a lot, but I can't overstate the importance of enjoying what you do. Imagine doing something you hate for thousands and thousands of hours and not even getting paid for it. Cause can you imagine that? I know I sure can't. Even when doing something as pedestrian as simply drawing boxes, I'm finding ways to have fun. I don't have a study schedule. I only study and draw things I feel like drawing.
Whoa.
Just remember,
What am I doing?
fun comes before fundamentals. We all learn art a little differently, so I'm just giving suggestions that worked for me. Something else might work better for you, but you won't know until you try. Drop the
No.
subscribe button from reference if this helped you at all. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye! Wait, am I muted? Oh, thank God I'm not. Okay. Excuse me. I think you might find what I'm about to say really unexpected. My nose is stuffed.
Okay, right. I have learned from that video. If we go back, they said something about drawing lines. Line
It
drawing.
involves a lot more shoulder and elbow movement to get those long, smooth lines. As you keep drawing, your line control will gradually improve, but you can also
Let's,
do
you know
deliberate
what?
practice.
Today we're not
This.
drawing anything else. I'm going to practice line control. Because if we do that, wait, let me just name this. Line control. Just so past me knows what the hell this is. I'm not even going to put a custom font on it, there's no point. It's going to be line control. Right, welcome to line control 101 with Minimaster GG and Co. Right. What did she do?
Try drawing straight lines, curved lines, circles, anything you like to practice. Then try tracing over those lines you just.
Okay. So draw lines, then trace over the lines. I guess that makes sense. I've already... Okay. Why is the screen share flickering, by the way? It's just like an OBS thing on Linux. Doesn't happen anywhere else. Maybe if I change settings. Nope, that's the other monitor. Is there not a different display capture that I can use? No, there isn't. Okay. Is anyone still watching the stream? I don't know if there is. But now we're doing line control. Yo. My lines have always been squiggly. Like you can tell. Even when I try and have perfect line control, it's not there, like, at all. To be fair, I am going quite quickly. If I try and slow it, okay, draw across, draw across. They said if you do line control, you'll get better at art, which I want to do. I want to be able to get to the point where I can draw my own channel art, I can draw fan art, I can draw anything that is good enough, if that makes sense. Because obviously line control, that was me controlling the lines. Now let's see if I can trace. Let's say trace over and see how accurate you are at tracing over your lines. Krita is a good app. Right, we're going to start the line control again. For those who do art, how do you make sure that you have a straight line? Is there a ruler tool in this? I don't know. Yeah, so how do you make sure that you have a straight line, you never mess up? Because with me, look, those aren't straight. In fact, to be honest, my tablet is at a slant. If I stopped it being at a slant, maybe that'll work more. That is why. Oh. No, okay. So for those who are artists yourself, how do you have like proper good line control? Because for me, I've not really figured that out. Oh. Why is it going sideways? I've got the drawing tablet the right way up, haven't I? Yeah, I've got it the right way up. Okay. Apparently the company that made the Wacom tablet used AI in an advert, which, if I knew that, I wouldn't have bought this tablet, I would have bought a different one. It's like, you're supposed to be an art product for artists, but you're using AI. I think it was like a dragon or something. I was talking to Danza about it, and apparently they used AI. Yeah, wasn't the greatest. Like, if you have an art company that promotes art, why do you use AI? No one can draw the perfect circle, but you have to practice these things. I will do curves, because curves will come up the most when it comes to drawing something. You know what? I could probably draw from memory quite well is an apple. Oh god. They always say to start with like simple things. So maybe having an apple. Sorry, I'm moving my mic because I don't know where the hell to put it. I want to try and have a better circle then. Can I ask why OBS is glitching at the top? Yeah, surely you guys have noticed it as well. It's just a random glitch that I've had for a while on Linux, and it annoys me. It's every time I do display capture. I might choose the I can use tools to my advantage as a digital artist, but you can glitch. OBS has been doing that for months. That's why sometimes I dual boot with Windows, because I want to figure it out, but it's like I can't be bothered. It's just like a big glitch with Linux, specifically with Linux OBS. It just causes it to glitch out, and it's like, what? want to have a look at the image of an apple first. I thought I could, you know. Wait, no, I need. Apple. See what I mean about me not being great at art? Because it's not a complete circle, an apple, is it? It's like bumpy. It's something like this, and then it goes round, like that, and then it goes round, has the stalk, and then, you know what I mean? I can't, oh my god, I should stop with the can't as well. It's supposed to be round, but it has like that small little bump to it. Odd. Thanks for the emoji. That looks more like a potato than anything else. Okay. Try and think creatively, whatever, just do like proper line control again. Like, if you think of people who are the same age as me, there's Dano Draws, you've probably heard of him, he's all over shorts. He's the same age as me, he's 21 I think. 2021, he's somewhere around about the same age as me. He has his own animated series and he's managed to learn Blender and stuff. It's like, what? But I can't do that. I wanted to do 3D animation at one point, and I feel like 3D over this could be a little bit easier because you have a model that you can play with. But with this you have to like properly draw and trace yourself. See how it's not straight all the time, and that's because you're human. And when you're human, you make mistakes. I want to try and line control, line. Honestly, I've already seen an improvement in my line control. Oh no, that's a bad one. We'll keep it in though. But I don't know if you have, but I'm already seeing a small improvement on my line control. I think it's improving. What if I do like well, I can draw, and it's like one of the easiest things, but I don't actually know the the colours of it. It's gonna look silly, but like rainbows. I want to try and do curves this time. There we go. I have a feeling that my line control is getting a bit better. The problem is, I have a feeling that this could be the problem with why I'm not good at drawing or anything art-wise. Is it because I have like really bad handwriting? Like, I compared my handwriting from 10 years ago to now, and it's not much different. I still have like the kiddie scribbly handwriting, and I don't know if my handwriting could be the reason why I'm failing at art, or yeah, somehow I passed my art exams at school. Don't know how that happened. But could it be because of the fact that my handwriting is not the greatest? My handwriting is horrible, but it didn't affect my drawing. Okay. If I like hand write something, I'll say, hey. It'd be nice if it actually had colour. I try and handwrite something. Let me try and handwrite something. Hair. Oh God. Hello. Chat. How are you? See, my handwriting is terrible. I could put subscribe. Handwriting isn't great. But that's fine. This is where we learn. What? I did select a layer. Let me delete the layer and add a new one then. That's getting better, Mini. Not bad, not bad. Ah! No! I clicked the tab. Okay. Maybe I do want to learn paper and pen. Not on stream or anything, but like just learn it in general. Like, I take the bus like a lot. So maybe while I'm on the bus, I could like start doodling and drawing, actually have fun. Maybe I should just get a load of paper and pen. Like, I want to get into art. It's something that I want to get into because of the rise of because of the unfortunate rise of AI. I don't want to bow down to AI. AI will bow down to me. Line control, right. Right, instead of line control now, do I actually do something on the top of my head? The person I watched for the tutorial earlier said to also do realistic drawings like a person. So if I get this person in and start tracing them, I don't know who this guy is. It's stock image. If you look at it, I'm pretty sure you can like draw the shapes of what you actually see. And your brain starts to learn and process everything. So obviously I'm going to use a real person. So the nose goes down. Okay, it's a bit thick. Human nose. I should have really drawn the head first. His lips are there. Lips. Okay, no. Eyes. Ah, yes, this is my person that I have totally drawn. Honestly, it doesn't look that bad. To say that I'm probably doing terribly at it. Yeah. No, that's not, no. Okay. Honestly, it's just, oh god, yeah, this is the most scuffed drawing I've ever done. I mean, I did try and follow someone's guidance, and they said, they even said, oh, just get a realistic face off the internet and see what you can do. I mean, it looks alright, but I know I can probably do better. So if I do like a line down, oh god, I need to actually put a line down. So if I do a line down, no. Yep. And then what am I doing? Wait. Hell yeah! I did not even mean for this to look like for who I think it looks like. But oh well. I am a triangle. So if I remember correctly from that tutorial, they had like lines going down each way, and then you pinpoint where you want the head. So you draw around the lines, and then you like draw. Okay. So let me just use a line tool. So it's there. No. Honestly, I don't know how this is supposed to go, but I'm trying to go off what the tutorial's tip said. My imagination has gone completely dead today, but honestly, it was a good stream today because I got to, have learning curves, and I got to learn. So for those who have been here, thank you so much, and hopefully I'll see you next week for another art stream, if I can. Right, see you, bye-bye.